Alright, today we got a Range Rover. Nice one. It's a evoque. So this is turboed. Customer had the turbo changed already, and now they got a coolant leak. So let me get my flashlight. So that little itty bitty wet spot. So that housing right there is what's leaking. So to even get close to doing that, you gotta pull the intake off. Just kind of set it to the side. And it's kind of a pain in the butt, not gonna lie. So you got a hose here, a connector down here, another hose back here, got the intake boot that sits all the way down at the bottom, connector here. Slide this back down. You got one in the front, all these wires. It's kind of a bunch of stuff in the way right here. You gotta kind of just take the two 10mm bolts off. You know, loosen this stuff up out of the way just so you don't break any of these plastic hoses, because they suck and they always break. So thank God on this one I haven't broke none. Now I gotta figure out what to do there. So now if you come down here, take the skid plate off, and you can get to the bolt. It's right there, and it sits all the way up in there. You can squeeze your hand in there with the little baby 7mm ratchet, unloosen it, pull it down. You can see all the coolant still dripping. $88,000 miles and already got the coolant leak and already blew the turbo up. So today we're gonna fix it, and then once I get the part off, I'll show you what it looks like. So if you look down there, there's 4 bolts, 2 on the top and 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3 right there, just those 3. Bam. That hose clamp, that other hose clamp, pull it off, change its seal, put it back together. One thing about Range Rovers, they're really nice, but everything's just so tight to work on. Oh, and apparently on these ones, if you need to change the starter, you have to take this intake off, and the starter's back there. So I don't know if you can really see that, but there's your starter. So in case you guys need to know how to pull a starter, pull the intake off, be gentle as possible, because everything's plastic, everything likes to break. And you can get to your starter, any other issues you might have. So stay tuned. Alright, so I take that back. They're not 10s, they're 8. 8mm bolts. Matter of fact, I dropped one, but thermostat housing. Thermostat housing. Got rubber seals around them. Pretty smashed. You can see over. You can see kind of where it's raised up here and flat smashed there. All up here. So we're gonna change this out, put it on, pressure test it, see if anything else is leaking. Call you when I get the new part.